as well, maybe being rested ahead of that next game against United on Thursday.
Good evening, Pete, Andrea, friends of La Liga TV. In yes, lots of rotations, as Xavi said yesterday. Andrea was explaining the return of Sergio Busquets to the squad list. Marcos Alonso, Jordi Alba, Kessie, Rafinha, players that, well, especially Jordi Alba, Kessie, and Rafinha, players that were playing for Barca starters tonight on the bench. If they receive a yellow card, the players are going to miss.
Arthur Mendia, it's laid off by Roger Martin. Fati making a run through the middle. He's found Baldi instead, and pretty much first choice as we see Ronaldo. Ferran Torres under pressure from Arthur Mendy. Very impressive start to life at Barcelona. Roger Marti trying to play that into Bongonda. Ferran Torres, neat layoff to Gavi. Gavi on the turn, the shot is blocked in support. Baldi cuts back on
to give indication at the sideline.
And what we've just seen there.
Baldi with a cross, and Ansu Fati so nearly connected. And on the volley in the end from Bongonda.
What a chance.
Christensen made the block. Ball goes out for a corner. And he's going alone here into the penalty area. In the end, he was crowded out. There's a mix-up at the back, and finally the ball over the top. Roger Marti is chasing it. He's brought it down nicely. Eric slides in, doesn't get there, and Cadiz take the lead, but the flag is raised. Well, he took his goal very, very well. But he was the wrong side of the last. Ferran Torres away from Arthur Mendia. Still Ferran Torres in the area. He'll go for goal, and he'll bend it wide with maybe options on for him rather than taking the chance himself. But lays the ball off to Ruben Alcaraz, and he goes for goal.
Such a difficult ball to play.
Lewandowski, Ocampo. Ferran Torres running at Arthur Mendia. Arthur Mendia this time gets the better of it. Which was good enough to guide it to Gavi. Here he is again, Ansu Fati, this time in.
And what a season he's having.
Still very much on course. There might be a chance here for Ferran Torres out.
Well,
Balde. Issa with the deep cross. And
what they have to do.
Well, he'd made a run there. Instead it went to Lewandowski, who played it out to Bongonda. He gets away from Ansu Fati and wins the corner with it. Another cross from Ferran Torres. Out comes the goalkeeper. Lewandowski got his head to that.
What a ball that was from Ferran. Fantastic. And again, it all starts with Christensen anticipating Roger. Cadiz have
past two Cadiz defenders. Still Ferran Torres. The cross comes in. The header is cleared off the line. Wow. Into the back of the net from Sergio Roberto. The Barcelona midfield against the goal, but it was all about Ferran Torres. He's been the man of the first half. No wonder he's the player mobbed by the celebrating Barcelona players. Ferran Torres makes the goal. Sergio Roberto scores it. And 2 minutes before the break, it's 60 added seconds for Barcelona. A chance maybe for Lewandowski. Gets the shot away, and Lewandowski has scored in the Camp Nou for the first time since October of last year. And you can see the relief as well as the joy. Barca double their advantage before the break, and Cadiz, well, in the space of 2 or 3 minutes.
Chance for Alcaraz to stop him, and that moment of brilliance of.
Ball back to Ruben Alcaraz. Free kick. And Ruben Alcaraz into space. Got options as well. One of them was Balde, but Bongonda.
80 minutes.
Chance here for Cadiz. Roger Marti pulls the ball back. Koundé makes the clearance. Well, Cadiz with a promising attack here. Brilliantly to the free kick. Headed away. Bongonda with the cross, and just beyond, headed away by Luis Hernandez. Gavi heads it back into the area. Lewandowski over the top.
Oh, I think it was onside.
Ter Stegen comes out. He doesn't get there though, and Roger Marti into the roof of the net. Barcelona players.
Foul is given eventually, but
complaining. But there was a very late whistle there from Pablo González Fuertes, which Ter Stegen isn't too happy about.
There is contact for me. You're going to see here. Fali and Ter Stegen, yes, but what Roger does.
Be a hugely confidence-boosting goal. He might get the chance here. And he scuffs his put under pressure. by Ruben Sabrino. So two midfield changes, one for both sides. If he can be found, he can be found. Ferran Torres, still Ferran Torres, and eventually
Offside.
ball out to Isa Carcelen. Alejo's making a run ahead of him. He goes long with the cross. It's cleared. And it comes from Fernandes. It's a free header in the end, and Ter Stegen has to make the save.
San Emeterio, I think it was.
Alex Fernandez again with the delivery, and Ter Stegen second to that.
Chris Ramos once
Again, it was
again.
Ramos.
What an introduction.
No. Good run this from Rafinha. Rafinha with the cross. Cleared.